a rolled up mat or a rolled up towel, place it at the very base of your rib cage, hands on your or head on your hands. We're just going to practice breathing. So we're thinking about breathing into the pelvis, into the back, thinking about freeing up the space in the shoulders. Okay. Again, that mat is just under the base of the rib cage, and it is creating tension in the front of the rib cage so that you have to breathe into your back and create space in those shoulders. So picturing that inhale going down into the pelvis and back into the shoulder blades, and really concentrating on relaxing and opening the shoulders and getting that good back body expansion. And then from here, we're going to just move the mat or towel, and you're going to come into forearms and hips over knees. Forearms are going to be parallel to each other. Hands are not touching. And then you're going to lower your chest to the floor as your shoulder blades come towards your spine and the opposite back pocket, so not shrugging into your ears. And then you're going to push away, thinking about pushing through the armpits, not through your back. So I don't want to see any rounding at the top and no shrugging at the bottom. Head stays in line with your spine, and you're really truly just thinking about letting the shoulder blades glide along the rib cage. So as you lower down, they're gliding together towards the spine. As you push away, they're gliding away from each other towards the sides of your ribs. Again, really thinking about the shoulder blade action here, making sure they don't creep up to the ears and they're gliding nicely on the rib cage here. Okay, you can exhale down, inhale up. Now, from here, we're going to grab a band and anchor it about chest height. Okay, a little bit of camera magic here. And then I'm going to wrap the band around my hand so I'm not gripping too much. With a slight bend in your elbow, so band is in my right hand, it is anchored off to my left. And I'm thinking again about the shoulder blade, thinking about bringing the tip of the shoulder blade towards the opposite back pocket. The shoulder is what's guiding this movement. Bend in the elbow should stay the same throughout the movement, and you're really trying to pinch the shoulder blade towards your spine. Exhale as you pull back. Inhale as you come forward. Okay, switching sides now so you'll be able to see from the back. Again, wrapping the band rather than just straight gripping it, making sure your wrist is straight so your knuckles are not towards the ceiling. Shoulder blade is coming towards the spine and a little bit towards the opposite back pocket. Exhale as you pull back. Everything else stays nice and still. Bend in my elbow does not change. I'm not rotating at all to help this movement happen. Core is slightly engaged. Okay, now with a band anchored a little bit higher, we're going to go into a chest fly. So band is in my left hand. I am slight hinged on my right foot. Again, shoulder focus. We're thinking about as we squeeze the band towards our midline, we are using the chest, but you're letting that shoulder blade glide around the side of the ribs. And then let the band open and stretch the chest and bring the shoulder blade back towards the spine. Exhale as you pull it center. Again, no gripping the handle, just lightly resting. You don't want your forearms to do the work. Let the shoulder blade guide the movement. Let the chest stretch out. Okay, switching sides. Left foot hinge, right hand has the band. Nothing else is rotating, so it's not like as I bring my right hand towards my midline, I'm rotating towards my right to make it happen. I'm really, truly trying to let the shoulder blade and the chest guide the movement. So squeeze the chest, bring the shoulder blade with it. Stretch the chest, let the shoulder blade go. Tall spine, core engaged. Nothing else moves. Okay, now grab your bench and a medium to heavy dumbbell, and we're going to go with a bent over row. So if I'm going to row with my right hand, my left hand and left leg are on the bench, right leg is shot out straight to the side. Push away from the bench with that stationary hand, and then I'm bringing the dumbbell kind of towards my pocket. As I think about the shoulder blade pinching towards the spine of my opposite back pocket. So I'm rowing right now with my right hand. So as my right hand comes up, I'm thinking about right shoulder blade first towards that left back pocket, and then the lat, that big, nice lat muscle, follows suit. Again, not a whole lot of movement anywhere but in the arm. Really thinking about the protraction of that shoulder blade. So shoulder blade comes towards the spine in the opposite back pocket, lat follows. Again, dumbbell goes from straight underneath your shoulder towards your back pocket. So a little bit of a scoop as you bring that elbow up. Really, really trying to connect the shoulder and the lat and the back body here to make this movement happen. Careful your grip is not too tight. You want to be nice and loose. Okay, try and go through this 2 more times. Really get those shoulders involved. Think about the shoulders with each and every movement. Making sure they're able to move freely on their own is going to be much needed and super crucial here. Okay, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out and ask.